What's up, YouTube? This your boy, the OG out there, and I'm on this Fight Night round 3. In my opinion, this is the best fight night, hands down, in the series. And I'm gonna show you the reason why. Okay? Now we at the main menu. You got Play Now, Classic ESPN, Career Mode, Game Mode, Clipchamp, and of course you have your options. Create a champ, that just create a fighter. You're going into your you just create a box. That's all that is. Go into them for that. Game mode, you have Xbox Live. You know, of course that don't work because the servers are off for this title. Can't do that outside. But you do have hard hits. That's knockout bout. As far as these knockout rounds. So round ends and somebody get knocked out. I love that about this game. They put that on there. Then you got training. Practice training game. You have career. Then you have career mode. And on career mode, what's interesting about career mode, choose. See, look, I already started one. I'm 37-0 in chapter 6. But you can choose to rebuild a boxer, a current boxer, or create your own channel. And that is what I did. I chose to rebuild a current boxer. He hopped right there, Bernard Hopkins. I chose to play with him. And I'm already 37 fights in. I'm 37-0 guys. Popularity, world class. I done won the championship belt. I done defended the championship belt several times. Excuse me. So, yeah, that's the real mode criticizing on here, trying to criticize. But I'm gonna show you why I deem this fight night as the best one. Then you have your ESPN Classic. Show you. Ali Frazier, Jones Jr. versus James Toney. Come on now. Jones Jr. versus Bernard Hopkins. That was great. All these are great matchups. All of them. Hopkins versus Taylor. Robinson versus Jake LaMotta. Ray Leonard versus Roberto Duran. That's the fight where he made Duran say no mas, meaning I quit. Leonard versus Hagler. Man, Leonard won that one too. Duran versus Hagler. Come on now. And Gaddy versus Ward. That's the demo fight. The game had the title screen too long and then flip to the demo. That's the demo fight. Gaddy Ward. You got Barrera versus Morales. That's a featherweight fight. The guy they like 120 pounds. So then you got Big E versus Goliath. I don't even know if Big E was a real fighter. Goliath either. I don't think they one of them real. That's probably, I don't know, that's probably something I put on there or something. I don't know. But those are ESPN Classic fights, guys. And you have Play Now. Show you the weight class. Blue corner. I love the blue corner, but for some reason it's harder to fight in the red corner than the blue corner. But you got welterweight. Start out welterweight, middleweight, light heavyweight, heavyweight, featherweight, lightweight, welterweight. So background is welterweight. My favorite weight class is, of course, heavyweight, but I love light heavyweight. The reason I love light heavyweight is because this fella right here. This boy Roy Jones on here, man, y'all almost unbeatable. I'm going to let you know that now. Y'all almost unbeatable. But one thing about this fight night, there are no weight class restrictions in play now. Like, let me show you. I can pair a heavy, well, I'm doing like this. I can pair a featherweight. Like, say I want to pick Diego Corrales, and I can let him fight Muhammad Ali. They're not gonna stop me. They're not gonna stop me. They're gonna let the fight happen. Okay? So you can really test your mic, so to speak, on this game. You know what I'm saying? You can really test your mic. That's the play now. You got 6 configurations. My configuration, I love 3. I love configuration 3. Okay? And I'm gonna go back and load my profile to show that I do be playing on configuration 3. See if I can load my profile right quick. Profile, man. Save profile. Hard drive. Go back. I'm going to show y'all something. Let's go to controller. Config 3. You got your total punch control on the right stick. You can still punch with the button. The signature punch is right bumper. The block is the right trigger. The lean is the left trigger. Switch stand is the left bumper. You got your tiny, your clinch, your illegal blow, which I don't. I try to fight that. That's why I love configuration 3. It just fits my fighting style in the way that I want to play. Okay. Gameplay, I play on hard. So that 37-0, yes, 37-0 victory that I got in the career mode. Yeah, that comes from playing on hard. So yeah, I love this game. I spent countless amount of time on this game when it first came out. When I was in high school, I was talking about countless. Great. Let me show you this. This is what I want to show you. The extra. Check this out. You got the haymaker.
In EA Sports Fight Night Round 3, there are 3 new punches called Impact Punches. Impact Punches cause a lot of damage when they connect, but leave a boxer open to being counterpunched when thrown. The first Impact Punch is the haymaker. To throw a haymaker, start the motion of a regular punch on the right stick, and then crank it back for extra power. So for a right hook, move the right stick to the right, crank it backwards, and then follow through. Again, move the right stick to the right, crank it backwards, and then follow through. A haymaker will add more power to your punch and give you a quick energy boost if it connects.
So that was the haymaker, guys. That was the haymaker. Check out the next one. The flash KO punch.
In EA Sports Fight Night Round 3, there are 3 new punches called Impact Punches. Impact Punches cause a lot of damage when they connect, but leave a boxer open to getting counterpunched when thrown. The second Impact Punch is the Flash KO Punch. To throw a Flash KO punch, start the motion of any regular punch on the right stick, crank it back farther than you would with a haymaker, and follow through. So for a right hook, move the right stick to the right, crank it back farther than you would for a haymaker, and then follow through. The Flash KO punch will immediately drain your opponent's health bar and leave them hurt and ready to go down. If you land a Flash KO punch, move in for the kill, take your opponent out, and end the fight.
Flash KO. Hey, knock him out. I done done it. See? Let's go to the stun punch.
In EA Sports Fight Night Round 3, there are 3 new punches called Impact Punches. Impact Punches cause a lot of damage when they connect, but leave a boxer open to getting counterpunched when thrown. The third impact punch is the stun punch. To throw a stun punch, start the motion of any punch on the right stick, crank it back as far as you would for a flash tail punch, and then extend your arm for a longer follow-through. So for a right hook, move the right stick to the right, crank it back as far as you would for a flash KO punch, and then extend your arm for a longer follow-through. The stun punch triggers a first-person minigame where you can really unload on your opponent. Regular punches do massive damage, and you can take your opponent out with one big haymaker.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, those mechanics, they're difficult, but if you learn how to do it, they work flawless. Let's get to the bread and butter. Why I say this Fight Night round 3 is the best in the Fight Night series. I'll have to show you this myself. So I'm gonna hop into a match. Hop into a match. So my configuration. Great. Y'all know who I'm saying. Got to use my boy Roy Jones. Listen, Holyfield can take a lot of punches. I'm finna fight Holyfield. Okay? Now Holyfield ain't no screw up now. You ain't on your P's and Q's, you miss around the beach. You understand what I'm saying? But you know what? I ain't got a lot of time. I do have to go to work. So if I can screw up. We go get Calvin Brock. He ain't really no screw up. He ain't no event no Holyfield. Let's get it. I like to fight at Madison Square Garden. So that's what I'm gonna choose. Let's get it. I'm gonna show you the bread and butter of this game and why I say it's the best fight night in the series. Fight. The soundtrack on here was
and round
bad
one
either.
is underway.
I hate I had to
Jones
mute it for y'all.
weathers that big shot.
Got a great
He's in
soundtrack.
great shape. Brock nailed him. Good quick combination.
See that? See how I parried that punch?
By Roy Jones Jr.
I can choose where to block. See, look at him. If I do this and he hit that, that's a parry up top. That's a parry. That's why I love this fight night. This the bread and butter of the game. The defense. You can really play defense on here, man. Real. On Fight Night Champion. So you had to rely on your players' defensive attributes. But on here, you rely on the attributes, but you rely more on yourself.
Grimacing after that hook to his midsection.
Get knocked out. Really all your fault. Boom, just parry.
The vicious
boom,
hook
boom,
starts
boom.
off that three-punch combo.
I'm gonna get one knockout, then I'm gonna end it.
Hard hook lands
one
and
knockout,
starts off a solid combination. He gets tagged as he was totally off guard after biting on that deftly executed feint. Roy Jones Jr.'s fist shoots to his midsection and does big-time damage. Roy Jones taking care of business, countering effectively and doing damage.
Taking care of business.
Roy Jones with a big counter that looks to stop his opponent in his tracks.
Yeah. Come on, Brock.
Brock's attacked with a power punch. Good execution on that two-punch combination by Jones.
Come on.
He counters successfully with a hard hook.
The
blistering hook set up that solid combination. It just doesn't get any worse for a fighter than that. First, you're made to look foolish by a brilliant feint. Then you end up eating a huge shot as you're caught off balance. This is not an easy way to make a living. Brock
boom, haymaker. Haymaker.
To work inside.
Yeah, stop playing.
If
Stop
you're
playing
gonna
on this.
come straight forward, he'll step back and counter.
Stop playing. Perry.
Roy Jones landed
That's
an
the bread
aggressive
and butter
counter
of
hook.
this
He
game,
dumps him
guys.
with
The
a
Perry.
three-punch combination. It all started
Don't
with
no
a
boxing
vicious
game
hook.
Perry like
He's
this
just
game.
gotta
Not
find
even
a way to
UFC
survive
and
till the end of the
stand-up fight.
round. He's looking like he could go at any moment, and
Perry
whatever he
is
does,
king.
he just has to avoid getting
I don't know
tagged
why they
right
took it
now.
out.
Roy Jones taking the best of that exchange
Come out.
as he lands.
Ah,
He
he
was
grabbed
headed
it.
to the canvas, but he was able to
Come
catch
on,
a
we
break.
can knock you out one time.
Nice
Finish
shot.
it.
He sits back, picks his spot, and unloads. And we're down to the last 10 seconds.
knock it down.
Roy Jones with a forceful two-punch combination.
See that Perry? Come on.
Truly, that round was exactly what his corner wanted to see from
Fight
Jones.
night round 3.
This is highlight
It's
material
fight night,
for sure.
hands
Look at how he
down.
owns that ring. Here's another angle
Yeah, they
of
show
some of
the
the more
highlights
interesting
after the round.
highlights from the last round.
Which is of me, of course, because I won. Yes, sir.
We can't let this cut slow us down.
Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention this. In the corner, man. You can be the corner, man. Like, look. I got damn it.
What happened
The slower
that
you
round?
go, the
We
faster
were
you
doing
heal.
so good. I need you to get your guard up and protect yourself and this lead. I don't want to see him land another combination, son.
The slower you go, faster you heal. Good right now. And look, if he had some swelling, I could do the swelling. Which is why he got no swelling. So, go on here the cuts off. Great game, man. A lot of thought put into it. No microtransactions.
Where's your vote?
Round
Early
2
in the
is
beginning,
underway.
in the second round, but in between the rounds.
Vicious blow
Good
dished
game.
out by Roy. He follows up the uppercut by snapping out a
Come out.
jab. Oh, and he
I'm finna
causes
knock him out.
havoc
That
with a
got
haymaker downstairs.
In the fifth.
Looks to do damage with an uppercut to the body as he starts off a ferocious three-punch combination. Jones Jr. blocks his opponent with 2 vicious shots. He's really been beaten up in the ring tonight. He's taken a great deal of punishment, and I think he's right at the threshold. One more big punch, and he's going to be on his back. He's taking it. He goes down. Tremendous haymaker ferociously lays him out. He's not going to get up quickly from that one. Take another look at that knockdown made possible by Everlast.
Go to work.
1, 2, 3,
You
4,
need.
5,
So,
6,
That's
7.
my review for
Brock
Fight
didn't-
Night round 3. Why it is the best in the series. The parry is king. The blocking system on here is impeccable. Like no other blocking system on a boxing or UFC game. Period. Fight Night round 3, best one, hands down to me. That's why I had to go back and beat the game. So, y'all boys be easy. Enjoy the video. Peace and love.